is covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Prim, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Jets. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And away we go from East Rutherford. Has this at the 6. He's going well so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Throwing again is Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And they make the stop, we're going to say, about the 37-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down and 10.
Ready?
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's the roll back on the handoff. He only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
DC, ready?
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. Katie York now on for the field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. York knocks it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Maybe just a little disappointing with that good field position that it didn't yield a touchdown, but they moved the ball well, and you got 3 on that scoreboard.
Now is York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Spiller trying this one up the gut. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Sending him on the dive. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Baltimore.
They give it to Spiller. Caught off the tackle, but he lost the football! And the Jets recover it! Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit right. Sit right. Run in. Sit right.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's Arian Smith. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Setting up the running back screen. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
You're good on the play after. And the Jets go up 10-zip here in the first. Now he's York to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. This is completed downfield to Likely. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Give him 37 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down play, that's him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Back to the wall again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. He's going to throw it. Complete out to the right side. Has some room to work. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts at the 9. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Report!
Blitz coming here, Jackson. Hits his running back. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Real momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
To the right! 180! 180! UAA! 13, 13.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Blitz coming, Lamar. That's complete, David Njoku. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Give him 32 on that play. It's good for a New York 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
180!
1st down throw for Jackson. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
180! 180!
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Hey! You.
So with the play clock ticking down to 4, officials signal for a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Sit on. 180. Sit on.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Completed to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. I give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They give it to him again. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets making a 9-point advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
York now for the extra point. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game. Now is York to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He does it, touchdown Baltimore. The Ravens face a 4-point deficit. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Luke tacks down the extra point. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game.
Ravens 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Give me a D. Give me the E. Give me the A. Give me the M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
180. 180.
From the gun, Jackson. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Hey, Alpha, sit on! Ready! What is up? No, we changed it.
Now Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Jackson now on 3rd. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Takes it in at the 21. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled for a short gain. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
The 28-yard line.
The give here on 2nd. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at 3rd down, so they'll bring up 4th while they can and decline the flag. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He's got this at the 27. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
And their own 36-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
180! What?
With a dive up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense to the line fast. Play action. Here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Real quick, ready? So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They'll punt it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And hey, we see a lot of the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. He'll work against the blitz. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down. Back now, pressure coming. On the left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll throw it here on 1st. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Pistol snap to Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Hey!
Throwing again is Lamar. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. And he can escape no longer. They roll over and bring it down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 26-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand that excellent field position up across the 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Second down pass play coming. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're going to face third down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. Pulled in at the 20. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Trying the right side. He cuts it towards the along the right sideline. There's space. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
York now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Jets push their lead to 3. Now he's York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Ball in his hands right around midfield. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Good and 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Lamar off the play fake. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles and chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Sideline throws wheeled in by Likely. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Dive play straight ahead. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Spiller has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not...
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the 2nd half. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Ready! Ready!
Here's the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. All set to go now from the 35.
Go ahead. Sit up! Ready! Sit up! Ready! Ready, shot! Ready, shot!
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And a big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Changing it up here. Jackson. Set up the screen here for Hall. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Big gap up the middle. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Jets take a 4-point lead. On now is York to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Now give left side. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That one's cut along the right sideline. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. First down, play action. Hits his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Gain 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing off the play fake. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch made over the middle. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Okay, ready?
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. The Jets take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Desperation time here. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights, and the Ravens push their lead to 3. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Completed over the middle. After making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Hey, come on.
First down, here's Lamar. He's got Smith again. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets trail by a field goal. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. And again, it's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here he is to throw. Caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. All set now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have taken the lead late. David Njoku, the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything we could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off. Setting up to pass. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
You want to become quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Weary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And he's able to get this down to the 13. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Go!
Pass play now. Throws caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moments. He's at the 1. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Spiller, and he's in, and that's a touchdown, and with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They're going to call their final timeout here, just 9 seconds to go. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Option design here. And there'll be no game-winning touchdown in this one. That tackle ends this ball game. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.